on July 9th. The distribution of commodities is on a first-come, first-served basis. With regional news, we bring in Tomas Manglona, who is live from Saipan. Good morning, Tomas.
Good morning, Bree and Chris. Here's the latest making news in the NMI. There was a passionate plea by Senator Sixto Iguazomar at the Senate Committee on Fiscal Affairs meeting yesterday. He spoke of expenses and funds from previous disasters and some concerns for the projections of the next budget as COVID-19 still impacts the economy here in the NMI. Take a listen.
Expenditures that are not reimbursed, we've seen those. For me, I really want to hone down onto the details. I do hear that we have issues, we have problems. I want to know why. And I would like, and I know the governor is doing his best, and everybody handling the disaster is doing their best. But for me, I want it to be a very, very strict benchmark. If you can't fix it and you can't solve it, you're fired. And I say that because it means to me, we remove all drama and we stick to the issue. I don't want excuses. If you can't figure out what caused the delay of the reimbursement, you're fired. If you continue to encumber the CNMI for expenses that the governor may have given you authorization, but you've expended outside the parameters, you're fired. I need these answers. The secretary needs these answers. The secretary needs to give these answers to the Senate and the House fiscal committees. So I really want all that. And that's how I want it. Because just as US Congress really dwells on these things, you can't just spend any money out of the US Congress without having sessions and sessions and sessions of making sure that we spend that money accordingly. So I agree with you. I just don't understand why I have a resolution here. Because a lot telling me, no. I'm sorry, but this ain't no Cracker Jack. We are in a serious deficit. And I hope that we have a much stronger, longer conversation and encumbering the CNMI further until we see all these documents. And I'm pledging I will not support anything that will allow us to spend money without actually knowing everything that I just mentioned. Because I feel like we are in a movie and that we are about to approve an appropriation for a toilet tissue procurement, but it will be used for some side secret military project, right? This is what it's sounding like. And we've seen a lot of movies like that. So this is for, it's for all these. Okay, I believe you. But what are they actually, as you said, Secretary? And as Vinny pointed out and JT pointed out, what are they exactly? We cannot continue. We have a bond situation. We're having issues with that. We're trying to secure the revenue for this. Is this going to be a revenue source, an actual revenue tax source to pay this? Whose money are we going to take to pay this?
And in other COVID news, the Commonwealth Healthcare Corporation puts out new announcements. The governor's COVID-19 task force reminds travelers that arrived on Saturday, June 20th, to get their specimen collection on Thursday at Canoa Resort between 8:30 a.m. and 11 a.m. Travelers will have the option to drive through or walk into the marked testing area and are advised to bring a photo ID, your confirmation number, wear a face covering, and travelers who want to be swabbed in their vehicle must sit next to a window that rolls down. Results will be sent to their email address that they provided on the CNMI mandatory declaration form. Travelers who do not show up for their appointment will be contacted by the Department of Public Safety and may be brought to the designated isolation facility for testing and isolation. The following fees may also apply for those who do not show up to their testing. There's a $500 penalty, up to $300 for laboratory testing, and up to $400 of a nightly fee at the designated isolation facility. I want to provide the latest numbers from the Commonwealth Healthcare Corporation's dashboard. The CNMI remains at a cumulative number of confirmed COVID-19 cases of 30 with 2 deaths. Saipan has tested just over 7,000 people. Tinian has tested 458 people, and Rhoda has tested about 564 people. We're planning to hear the plan for village-based testing just in the next few days. Bring Chris, that's the latest making news here in the CNMI.
Thanks, Tomas. Back on Guam, the Guam Police Department has made an arrest in connection to Tuesday's fatal shooting in Agana Heights. KUAM's Adriana Cotero reports.